Okay, let's get started. All right, all right. Welcome to the conversation. What shall we talk about today? Uh, One thing I'm tired of hearing about this TikTok. This TikTok thing is like really pissing me off. I was trying to find a not so dirty word, but that's all I can do right now. So, I was watching a YouTuber that I just started following, and she was talking about how she's getting tired of hearing about these racist TikToks and how it's affecting black people, is that people are being hurtful on purpose. I believe that. I truly do believe that. But the problem that I'm having is why? Let me explain. People say all kinds of crazy things about black people. Light-skinned black people talk about dark-skinned black people. And black Muslims talk about black people like they're not dark-skinned. But there seems to be this, how shall I put it? There's this thing that dates back to slavery that says if you're black or you're a nigger is the way they termed it. If you are African American, then you had no rights. You weren't even considered a person. Okay, all right. I get that. However, for the next few videos, I'm about to go in. We're gonna have it out. This discussion needs to be thoroughly just put out there. The reason why I say that is because it's not just a TikTok. Like I said, you got white people going against black people. You got light-skinned black people going against dark-skinned black people. And then you got black Muslims that say we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. Not true. Not true. I've talked to a lot of young black people, and it's not that they don't know, they don't care because they've lost hope. They don't have any hope. You know, somebody take all your land, take half your people, cart them off to a different country where they don't know nobody. Then they separate the parents from the kids, never to be seen again. You can't, you told you can't read, you can't write, you don't know your original name, your language. But let's start off with TikTok. The most famous TikTok is the one about the boy and the girl making a nigger. Oh, that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious because it's so stupid, you couldn't possibly take that seriously. Like, really? You couldn't possibly take that seriously. So let's see. Black people go through stuff, they try to shrug it off. You know, they try to toughen it out. Okay. White person goes through something. Oh my goodness. If they're not trying to kill up a whole school of people, they overdosing on drugs. They trying to commit suicide. But they got the audacity to talk about black people. Well, let's see. Black people go through the struggle. They get pissed off, they get edgy, they get moody, they might knock you in your teeth. They lose hope. They start stealing from their community, killing each other. Yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, they're not trying to commit suicide. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but the likelihood of that happening is not, it's not there. You got, like I said, you got white people sitting up here overdosing on drugs, committing suicide, making little death pacts. The greatest thing that the white community has ever done was theft. That they are expert thieves. When you can steal a whole country of people, damn, you good. I don't know what to say. I mean, they're good. Convince them that their God does not exist. Put them through rigorous torture. Take their parents from them. Take their kids from them. Force them into a life of slavery. And tell them that God put them on the earth to serve you. Wow. Okay. What else can I say about white people? Am I being racist right now? Some people might say I'm being racist, but nah, not really. I'm just telling the truth. Now some people might try to come back, well, what have black people ever done? Okay. What have black people ever done? Well, let's see. Starting in Nubia, we started making pyramids. By the time we got to Egypt, we perfected pyramids. We came to America and we basically built the country, the infrastructure. Like I've said before, if we didn't create it, we improved on it. What has a black person ever done? Wow. The whole reason why you idiot white people and your little stupid ignorant kids are so well off is because of all the theft that you do. Get it right. You want to talk about black people lazy, black people don't want to work, black people don't have fathers. Yeah, a lot of black people don't have fathers. You know why? It started with slavery when your great-great-grandfather with his evil ass decided to separate the men from their wives and children. Then, when we finally started getting the right to vote and the right to work, they made it so everything was segregated. All the white people got the best jobs. Well, black people need to pull themselves up by the bootstrap and they need to do this and do that. Y'all still ain't paid us for, dare I say it, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, I guess you wouldn't pay us because you don't, y'all don't even think it actually took place. See, what happened was the ignorance, the treachery, the low down dirtiness of white people was cast upon blacks. We're lazy, we don't want to work, we steal, we kill. Excuse me. 9 times out of 10, you hear about black people dying violently. It's usually because black on black crime. Very rarely will you hear about a black person taking their life, especially over something stupid. I can't believe she broke up with me to be with Tom. Oh, my life is screwed. I think I'm going to kill myself. So I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible, because this subject about everybody taking pot shots at black people, China is creating diseases, viruses that somehow are affecting more black people than any other ethnicity. Little racist children, they need to be locked up in a facility somewhere. Keep putting out these racist videos. Black Muslims acting like the Muslim population. Oh, that was one more thing. I'm gonna address that in another video, but yeah, real quick. So I was listening to a couple of videos on YouTube about some Moorish Americans, and I forget who it was, but the comment was made that we don't know who we are, and that they don't understand why we want to be considered black, because that's all we have. We don't know our native language. We don't know our original names, if we would even have an truly an African name. And oh man, I'm sweating. The sun is hot. Look, it's like this. Let me wipe the sweat from my eyebrow. I'm getting sick and tired of everybody in the world crapping on black people. Everything we worked for since Africa has been stolen from us, has been denied us. So, this theory that some people have, that, you know, if you lose your identity, you lose this, you lose that, you can't turn around and make it good after somebody else didn't turned it bad. You know, in the dictionary, white people use the term black as a derogatory term, and they slapped that label on dark-skinned people. Okay, all right. Like I said, for the next few videos, I don't know when I'll stop when I'm good and ready to. But for one thing, let's face it, racist white people are jealous. They are haters because everybody else is more successful than they are. It's true. That's why they stole people from Africa. African kings were warring against each other just like the Bloods and the Crips. And what did they do? Oh yeah, you know, I got this musket. I can sell you 10 of them. You can take them out real quick. Instead of them bow and arrows, That'll give you the upper hand. Oh yeah, for sure. So they start buying all these weapons, learning how to shoot them, so they can take out other black people. Now, some people might argue, well, it's not like we were selling our own people. Yes, you were. Africa as a continent. Africa is a continent. So I could care less what part of Africa you're from. You sold your own people. And what do we do today? We are killing our own people. Why? So that the white man can take credit for everything we do. He is jealous. He is evil. I know this to be a fact, because every time you turn around, something that a black man created or improved upon, they never got credit for, or they got very little credit. Where's the money? Then when you bring up reparations, I'm sorry, that happened so long ago. The ramifications for giving you reparations for that is just astronomical. We'd be broke. Well, welcome to Corona. So now, poor people are still poor, but the rich are losing money. Middle class are in a poorhouse. And all you little ignorant people that talked about poor people so bad, now you know how we feel on a daily basis. And I say we because at the end of the day, I'm still black. Okay? That's the only thing most black people know, is to be black or to be called a Negro. White people, they take in everybody. Hell, from what I understand, the Irish were down with the blacks. But for some reason, the white people with power and influence decided they can't have an uprising again. So you got to separate the blacks. Just look at the history of the United States. Every time black people start pulling their numbers together, we get assassinated, we get killed off, we get turned against each other. How many times it's going to take before the young, the old, and everybody in between start realizing what's really going on? That's it for this video, y'all. But I'm not done. I'm just getting started. I'll chat with y'all later.